Ben here. In this lesson we're going to talk about a certain way that we can notate guitar music, write it down so we can read it and learn how to play certain things like your favourite guitar riff or a certain song that you're looking for. Stringed instruments have a specific thing, and it's for writing these things down. It's called tab, or that's short for tablature. Okay, so they have certain tab for, banjo or mandolin or the ukulele. But the main one that's used for is guitar. Okay, so I'm going to take you step by step through how we write it down and how we read it. All right. So, firstly, we're going to start with some dodgy lines. Okay, so I've just drawn 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of those lines represents one of the strings on the guitar. Okay, now the trick with it is that this line down here is actually the 6th string on the guitar. Okay, and the 6th string on the guitar is actually the one that, when you're looking down the guitar, is the top one here, which is the lowest sounding one, the thickest one that's got the lowest sound. Alright, and the top one here, obviously, is the 1st string. Okay? So, when you're first beginning, it's one of those things that you're going to constantly forget about, and then you try to learn a song and it just sounds like something, I don't know, off this world. So what we want to do, the best way to remember is think the low line, low sounding string, and the high line, high sounding string. So that's a really good way to remember it. Alright, so now I'm going to do a couple of things here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this here, and that's a 0, okay? And what that means is that we want to play that string, if we count down from the top, 1, 2, 3, so string number 3, we're going to play that string, but 0 means that we're going to play it open. So we just play the string with no fingers on our left hand down. Alright? So have a go at that, if you've got your guitar handy. Alright, I'm going to do another one. So test your beam listening. I want you to play that one there, which is on string number 1, 2. Okay? So now I'm going to draw one here. Alright, so now we've got one on the 1st string. So I'm playing the 1st string, and then I can go back here and play one here. And you'll notice how I'm moving from left to right. Alright, and that's the order in which you play the music. And here's another one here. My spacing's not very good. Alright, now that we've done those ones, that should be pretty straightforward. Next step, okay, what I'm going to do is put a 2 on string number 3. Now, the thing with tab, what it doesn't tell you is it doesn't give you certain information, alright? So what it's not telling you on your left hand when you play is that what finger to use, okay? So what we're going to do is to start out with, we're going to use the corresponding finger with each fret. So for the 2nd, if it says to play the 2nd fret, we're going to use our 2nd finger on our left hand. Okay, so play that one. Next one we're going to play is a number 1. So that means that we play the 1st fret on string number 2. Okay, so using our 1st finger. And then for the very last one I'm going to do is 1st string, 1st fret, and our 1st finger. Okay, great. So that's the basics to reading tab or guitar tablature. It won't give you certain information like rhythm or how long to hold on to each note. So it is limited to a certain extent, and you'll find variations on how on certain way that formats in which people have written tab on the internet as well. But this is the general overall, idea behind it and the concept. So the idea is going to be the same for each one that you see. But remember, there's all the sheet music and everything that's out there, tab that's out there. It's not always going to be 100%. So don't always trust what you're reading down there. Okay. So that's tab for you. I hope you got the grasp of that. Okay. But just remember, it's really still important that we learn and understand how to read standard music notation as well, which will be done in another lesson. All right, I hope you enjoyed the lesson on tab. Thank you.